Hello everyone. It's been nearly 2 months. I have given my video blog about coronavirus and the anxiety of asylum seekers. This is part 2, and this is an interesting story about a Pandora Box. It's been held by the government and the Home Office. Let's go for it. The metaphorical systemic trauma asylum seekers are having due to the coronavirus while facing it in everyday life, years and years, needs to be answered by the government and the Home Office. Signposting culture, needs to be addressed by the government, and the problems of asylum seekers are going through, including myself, is still in that Pandora box. Together, we need to expose it. I'm putting my concerns in this video. First thing to go with the concern I would like to address is hope. As usual, my mother was my inspiration and my teacher from my childhood. I have learned how to act in distress and kindness from my mother. During this COVID-19, it was a difficult situation for all of us, but we all live in hope that this coronavirus will be going away one day. I'm living in COVID-19 in my everyday life. You know how? You should ask me. This is the answer. I'm not allowed to work. I'm not allowed to integrate in the society. Not allowed to study. Not allowed to access to internet due to my economical barrier, which is I have addressed previously. £5 a day. Still now, yes, I'm surviving. I'm still alive. So you might be thinking that, okay, this guy can survive on £5. No. I'm sorry to say that no. Hope is a resource for me. Sometimes people lose jobs, go through with mental health problems. Pandemic happens like this, and we get hopeless. This situation has gone through with my life for years and years through the asylum system in the UK. I always remember my mother's word that be there for people, be there for your community. Something positive will happen in return. This is why, to relate with that, I have opened that food bank to release some hope for the people from the community, not only in the asylum seeker community. My food bank is a light of hope for the hopeless in this pandemic. This is one of the principles of the faith to help our human beings. There is no hope from the government still now, and I'm living in uncertainty. Everyday life. I'm struggling with daily food, the internet, and so-called hostile environment, and in a fear, actually, that when these things will finish, lots of like me will be in destitutions, or will be in detentions, or will be deported back. Any answer? Still no. From myself, that post-COVID-19, what can be done? This is a clear message to everyone, all the organizations, that I personally, myself, like others as well in the system, asylum seekers, we want to work with the government to make the proper initiative to find out the root cause of hostile environment in the UK. It hasn't been created in a day. I have seen so many organizations are doing research on it. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that you guys are coming or stepping forward to address these issues. But I think I'm a living research project myself. I would like to contribute on that policy for the asylum seekers in the UK, to reform it, to make it welcoming for the asylum seekers and the refugees in the UK. I want my voice to be heard, which relates the values of inclusiveness. I would like to propose the government now to grant status for the undocumented people, for the asylum seekers, at least in the UK, to give access to basic human rights: food, health, and as a human being. Last but not on the least, I consider Home Office is a big organization, and it is actually. It is a little fairy tale I will finish with, which is Home Office sometimes, somewhere in past, got a Pandora box. Probably you heard about it. And in that Pandora box, there was 2 bottles filling with 2 different items. The first one was filled with hostile environment, and the second one was filled with welcoming environment. I don't know who has handled that Pandora box. Probably by mistake, or probably intentionally, one of the bottle has dropped on the society or in the community or in this country, and unfortunately that bottle was the hostile environment. So now it is your, mine, and everyone's duty in this country to find that bottle which is inside this Pandora box still now in an unknown place, which means with the welcoming environment, and work together. Please recognize the problem the asylum seekers are facing. Come forward for us. Let's work together to make this community a better place. We want to contribute. We want to be here. I consider this is my country and I have social responsibility. Give me a chance. Thank you so much.